Board. All right, good evening, team. What's up? How are you guys doing tonight? I am super pumped that it is December 12th. I am in the Christmas spirit, so I am over here just loving that Christmas is in 12 days, but, you know, that also means that Christmas is only 12 days away, right? So I am really excited that you guys are taking the time out tonight to hop on this amazing call. We have a wonderful guest speaker tonight that I am truly pumped and excited to hear from. Halie Cottrill is a diamond coach. She is on Team Shine United, and she's just one of those people that when you meet her, you just want to hug her. Like, she was at our retreat in Destin over in September. And I got the pleasure to, just hang out and really get to know Halie over the 4 days that we were there. And, her mindset is just on it with business. We say that this business is a mindset, and it's true. Halie went diamond pretty quickly. I'm sure that she's going to share about that. She is also an optometrist, so she works full-time as a doctor. And she also just got engaged, and I have to shout her out. I mean, look at, girl, show off that ring. It is so awesome. I loved seeing the engagement announcement on Facebook, and, she just lights up a room. So, Halie, I am going to go ahead and just turn it over to you, girl, and you rock it. I'm excited to hear from you.
Oh my gosh, what a super nice introduction. Thank you so much, Val. And I really appreciate that you asked me to talk tonight. Hi, everybody. Like she said, I'm Halie. So I'm a part of Team Shine United, but I kind of go a little bit down further. I'm a part of Jessica Sanfilippo's downline, and then I am the founder of Team Shine Bright. And I've got several of my teammates on here as well. So welcome, everyone, and thanks so much for hopping on. So tonight is it's gonna be a potpourri of topics per se. I'm gonna talk a little bit about the importance of sharing your journey. I'm also gonna talk a little bit about December as a whole and moving forward into January and how to project yourself for the next year. So let's go ahead. Like Val said, I'm a diamond coach. I've been doing this for about 9 months now. And I know that because I started coaching right around when Jessica, my upline, got pregnant, and she is about to have her baby anytime soon. So we've just been kind of watching that for a few days now. So I've been doing this for 9 months. I became a diamond coach pretty quickly. I just kind of have that, like, this is what I want to do, and this is what I did, and it happened for me, and it's been an awesome experience, and I've been blessed with the opportunity to watch all of these other people, below me and around me grow into coaches as well. So while doing that, I have never been the person to really share who I am especially on social media. Like, if you would go back to the old Halie, there would be no selfies. Most people wouldn't know anything about me. I come from a small town, and there's lots of gossip in that town, and so you just don't talk about yourself, because then that gives people an opportunity to talk more about you. And so I just always kept quiet. I never really said much of anything. And then Beachbody happened, and then my life completely changed because I found this new awesome lifestyle, and I wanted to share that with other people. I wanted other people to understand the experience that I had through these products, through these challenge groups. And then I just started sharing my story. And now I've gotten to a place where basically, for a lack of a better term, my life is like a reality television show. People are straight just watching to wait to see what I do next, which is crazy. And it sounds kind of egocentrical, but it's true. Because I will just randomly message someone just for, hey, would you be interested in joining my challenge group, who has never liked any of my stuff before. And they know everything about me. So they are following me. And y'all, your Facebook friends are following you. They know things about you. And they are deciding each and every day if you are relatable, if they trust you, if they want to be if they want to be with you, if they want to be, you know, a challenger of yours, if they're interested in coaching. So they're watching everything that you're doing, every move that you make, whether or not you're getting a like from them on a post that you do, people are seeing what you do. And that's why it's so important, and something that we stress constantly, to share your story. And to, I mean, I say this, and this is something that I can honestly say for 9 months I have not faltered on, is I've posted 3 to 5 times a day, every day for 9 months. And I think that that has honestly gotten me to the place that I'm at now. And I'm watching other coaches and I'm seeing how they're doing that, and I'm seeing their success. And I think it's, you know, I think it's an equal ratio with that. So making sure that you're sharing that story. And it doesn't have to be, oh, I did my workout today, or constant like workout posts, or constant nutrition posts. It can legitimately just be, this is me. This is what I'm doing today. Get to know me kind of thing. You know, Jen, Shine United Jen, the awesome Jen, she always talks about how if someone goes to your page, they should be able to pick, you know, a few themes from you by just like looking at a few of your posts. And so that's something that she encourages us to do, and I'm going to encourage you to do as well, is go and look at your Facebook page and kind of pick some themes of yourself that other people are picking up. And you'll notice that those are the people that you're attracting in your challenge groups. I don't know if you realize that or not, but that's who you're attracting. And that's what makes this business so cool, is that we're all so unique and so different that even if my best friend was a coach with me, we each have different qualities that we're attracting all of these different people, that it doesn't matter. Like, you're not oversaturated because there's only one you, and there's only one quality about you that attracted this person, and then maybe this quality about you attracted another person. So you just have such an opportunity to attract all of these different people to what you're doing. And so Val had mentioned that I just got engaged. I got engaged over a marathon weekend. I ran a marathon it was like last week, actually. This has been a whirlwind. This has been the craziest week. One of my themes is a hot mess. So if you look at that, you will pick that up quickly. But I've been a hot mess for a solid like 8 days now, y'all. But anyways, so this marathon, I knew that I was going to run this marathon in June. Okay. And I knew that I wanted people to follow this, because this, first of all, it was an easy post for me. Every time I ran, I posted about training for this marathon. Okay, easy post. But anyways, so I had been posting about this since June, since I signed up for it. And like consistently, I would continue to consistently post about it. And I made my own little hashtag that I would hashtag every time I did it, blah, 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 blah. So by the time December came, people were straight watching, and they were interested, and they wanted to know. One random Facebook friend sent me this wonderful, I don't have it nearby, this wonderful shoe charm that like said she believed she could, so she did. Like, just because she had been following me on this journey that I had been going on. Y'all, it's a humbling experience to put yourself out there like that and to receive that kind of blessing in return. So yes, it's scary. Yes, it's like, oh my gosh, I don't want to annoy people. Yes, like there are doubts and fears, but the blessings that you receive in return that aren't even on the business aspect of it, that's just on an emotional relationship level, are so much better than any doubt or fear that you could possibly have. So anyways, like I said, I had been posting about this marathon, blah, 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 blah. And I feel like some of that inspired my boyfriend to actually propose to me on this marathon, because it was like, I just like straight like blew this sucker out of the water. Okay. And so then when he proposed to me, like, not that I don't think people would have liked my engagement. You know, I got like over 1,000 likes on the fact that I got engaged. Like, it was the craziest thing. And like I said, once again, just so humbling to like recognize that people, you know, took that much interest or that much care in me to like take the time to do that. It was just such a beautiful experience. And so I truly encourage you to share your journey with other people. Like I said, I know that there are doubts. I know there are fears. I know sometimes you just don't want to post, or you don't want to put yourself out there on the line. But I promise you, if you stay consistent with it, if you're posting 3 to 5 times a day, you're going to receive the benefits of this so much later on that it's so hard to even tell you what you can receive on the other end, because it's just like, it's unfathomable. It really is. So I do encourage you to do that. And like I said, consistency is key. And I also had made a note to take the time not only to, share your journey, but to support other people in their journeys. So if people are posting on Facebook, your fellow coaches, your challengers, people that you want to be one of your challengers, make sure you're taking the time to show them support in their journeys as well, because it shows that you actually take the time to care about them and to I don't know, not just be like, it's all about me kind of thing, and I think that goes an extra mile. And I will say, so I got like over 1,000 likes on this engagement thing, and I got like, I'm not trying to brag on this, please don't think that I am, but I got like over like 200 some comments or whatever. I replied to every single one of those comments, and I think that speaks a lot, and I think that means a lot to people. My mom's always been one of those moms that's like, make sure you write thank you cards, and it's like, Mom, this is so annoying, my hand hurts and I hate this. But people really appreciate you taking the time to take that extra step for them. And so showing other people support and thanking them for their support is just like an extra little bit that you can do to continue to grow your business and just kind of, show people who you really are. And I think ultimately that's what this is about when it comes to the fact that we are sharing ourselves on social media. It's just really showing people who we are. Unlike a lot of other businesses, we don't have many opportunities to, we don't have billboards. We don't have business cards necessarily. We don't have, advertisements. I mean, you could say you have advertisements, but like, this is it. Social media, Facebook, the posts that you do, that's how people see you and that's how people relate to you, and you got to do it. And so just making sure that you let people know who you are. And I can tell you, like, I see Alden on here. I'm going to call her out. Alden's one of my favorite posters in the world. Like, she straight does an awesome job of just sharing her family. And I can tell you right now, I can list the 4 things that Alden is, and it like makes me want to continue to follow her because I'm like, I know what she's going to post about, and I love hearing about her children. I love seeing her do yoga with her dog, like all of these different things. It's just so much fun. And so she's just a perfect example of someone who I kind of stalk myself. So, yeah. So, share your story. That is that. Kind of segueing into moving forward with the end of this year, I wanted to touch base a little bit on the past few months. So, if you are like me, October sucked. It was terrible. It was just like, good God, like, when is this going to work out for me? Like, it was hard, but still hit Success Club, which is good. October sucked. November was okay. It was kind of like whatever those things. You can kind of capitalize on Thanksgiving a little bit. December is, another one of those lull times. I think it's going to pick up towards the end. But you guys, January is like the pinnacle. It is like the moment that we have been waiting for. Okay, so this is the time. This is the time to capitalize on everything that we've been doing for however many months that we've been doing this coaching business. Okay, I want you to just kind of take a step back and think about how many times you have said, okay, start January 1st, or maybe not January 1st because you want to eat your black eyed peas and your pork and all that stuff. But starting January 2nd, that's the day. That's the day I'm going to start this diet. And how many times on January 14th or whatever was it like, well, that was a good try, but leftover cookies happened, so I guess maybe I'll try another time. And then Valentine's Day happens. And then it's just like swimsuit season and you're crying. I'm saying this because this is my life. This was my life. So I think that this is a common theme for a lot of people, okay? So people are going to be looking to get healthy in January. That's a known fact, okay? So there are already commercials that are already promoting different types of weight loss. Special K does its thing. We all know about that. So it's already kind of starting to be marketed in different areas. You're going to see gym memberships are going to go on sale. You're going to see all of these different things. So this is the time to capitalize on that moment, because I'm telling you, people want to get healthy, and sometimes they want to try to find the easy way out. They're going to go for whatever is the most appealing, whatever bit has been marketed the most to them, okay? So this is our opportunity to really show them what we have and to show them that this is more of a lifestyle change and more of a permanent kind of, I guess, for lack of a better change that they can have in their lives versus something that's temporary. I don't know this is something that our team, the Shrine United team, has been going through recently. We had a few members, I'm just going to say it because I'm ticked about it. We had a few members that switched from Beachbody to some other products that I would consider to be artificial and just crap. And they're easy. And one person particularly posted and said, I'm doing this because it's easier than what Beachbody was. Okay, cool. So, people are, those people are going to be marketing to our people that we can actually help. And I, for one, am not going to let that happen. I'm not going to let them take away our people that we can change lives and help fight diabetes, obesity, hypertension, all of that shit that is going on in this world. We're going to fight that with this lifestyle instead of this stupid patch or the stupid pill or the stupid wrap or the stupid pink drink or whatever the hell else anybody else is promoting, okay? We have an opportunity to give them this lifestyle, and that is what we are going to do. And that is what you have to do for the next however many days in December to promote this January challenge group, okay? Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I just love you, preach, girl. I'm going to be honest with you. This time is hard. It is, because Val said it. We've got 12 days till Christmas. How many of you are thinking about everything that you have to do for Christmas right now? How many of you are thinking about the Christmas gifts you have to buy, the shopping that you have to do? I said it. I've been a hot mess for the past, week and a half, and I'm like, what the heck? I had all these plans, and now my world's just been thrown upside down. But you just got to take a step back, and you got to breathe, and you got to get your priorities down, and you got to hit your vital behaviors every day. And if you're struggling with that, take a step back and do some personal development. I think that is something that we talk about all the time, but it's something that is so important to this business, and it's important to your life, to your sanity. And so just try to really make a schedule, okay? That's my best suggestion for you, is to make a schedule, take time each day to get done what you need to do to promote this upcoming challenge group, because this is honestly the time that we have to thrive, and not literally thrive, because no, but sorry. Okay. Anyways, so that's basically what I'm saying. Take the time. I know it's hard. Believe me, I am right there with you. This has been the hardest month of my life as far as, figuring out my schedule and getting things organized. And it's hard to stay healthy because there's so many unhealthy options right now. But, kind of bringing it back to sharing your story. Other people are also struggling with this. So if you share and you say, Christmas cookies, it's hard to resist it, but I'm using this Shakeology to help me with this, or hashtag 80/20, or just let people know what you're going through, so they can say, okay, she's not some superhuman bionic bunny who's over there just killing Christmas while I'm over here struggling eating 6 cookies. Let them know that you're struggling too. So it kind of goes full circle with all of that. I went on a slight tangent, sorry, but I just wanted to share those things. So kind of moving forward, Val, I think, is going to talk a little bit more about the Healthbet, mostly because I don't want to mess up logistical things, because I know that that's important. But so we do have the Healthbet coming up, which is important, and I think that's something else that we can capitalize on. Anytime you can, promote the fact that someone can get paid to work out is always awesome. So definitely capitalizing on that aspect, as well as, I challenge you, even though I know it's very busy right now, to, turn, new year, new you, new year, new coach kind of thing, create a new challenge template. I know for me, I've been using the same challenge, and I'm trying to change it up a little bit, but it's starting to get a little old for me, so try to change that up for people, brainstorm new ideas to incorporate into your challenge groups, get people's suggestions for things that they do, and really try to just, make it new and make it something fun, because that's going to keep you well involved and keep you motivated and inspiring as well. I was thinking maybe, I remember Val, when I first started coaching, was talking about, so I started kind of in the spring, and she had mentioned spring cleaning, like she was going to help people do like spring cleaning type stuff within her challenge group. I was like, that's such a good idea. You know, if you can incorporate other components that aren't necessarily just health and fitness, you know, just helping people overall with their lives, you know, that creates this new like connection that you have with them. And then that's going to help them maybe want to join a challenge group later on. I was thinking, you know, maybe helping people set realistic New Year's resolutions and, you know, giving tips as far as how to actually stick to those resolutions or things like that. You know, I was thinking something like that to really capitalize on this new year, new you kind of thing. So I think there's lots of opportunities to truly, I know I keep saying capitalize, but capitalize on what we've got going on here. And I think that we have been kind of treading water, or at least I can say that I have been like treading water, just barely, you know, doing what I needed to get through these next few months, kind of awaiting this like explosion of January. And I'm not going to stop until that happens. And I encourage you to do the same thing. So, you know, similar to resolutions and goals, you know, I would suggest setting like a number that you want to hit and like striving to hit that number, because you definitely can, because you definitely have the clientele and the interest there. I also have been posting saying like, get this a good Christmas present kind of thing, you know, to like, because I feel like a lot of people say like, I don't have the money. Well, okay, well, Christmas is coming and hit it up. Anyways, so y'all, I'm telling you, I'm just random and hot mess. Happy Haley. But this has been me, and this is kind of everything that I wanted to talk with you tonight. If anyone has any particular questions, you know, I know Alden said that I preached, but if you have anything that you want to ask or anything, I'm happy to answer any questions. Other than that, I'm going to pass it on to, thanks guys. Pass it on to Val.
Yeah, does anybody have any questions? Please, this is totally just candid, open. I like this.
We just chilling.
Haley does rock.
My face was getting red. I was getting a little preachy.
You know, I'm the preacher too. Like, I have to figure out, like, you know, that even balance of preacher and teacher style, guys, right? All right. Well, if you think of a question that you want to ask Haley, feel free to type it in the chat or just unmute yourself. I am just going to talk to you guys real quick here before we end about the Healthbet Challenge, because it's coming up, and I'm sure that you guys have seen it in your coach breaking news, right? Because you all check in there every day when you check in your coach online office, right? So if you don't check your coach breaking news on the right side of your back office, just start to get into the habit of just looking through there. And even if it's just a couple times a week, like just get in that habit, because I'm going to call myself out. And I was that coach who never looked at that for like the first 9 months of my business. Like, I'm like, nope, it has nothing to do with Success Club right now. Like, I just have to focus. But then once I started to read through it, I was like, oh, wait, there's some really good information in here. They're keeping us posted. So there's a lot of info in there. I will be putting out Healthbet Challenge information in Legacy United several times a week coming up, especially now, because I have started personally promoting for the Healthbet Challenge. Now, if you're new and you're like, what is this Healthbet Challenge? We had one a couple of months ago where corporate put a pot of money out, and I think that we were around $2 million. So you have this pot of money, and we run our challenge groups through the Challenge Tracker app. So whoever would post their picture of their Shakeology while they're drinking it, or like Shakeology selfie, and a picture of themselves doing their workout every day, then they got, after the 30 days of the challenge group, they got a portion of the pot of that money. I want to say it was around $16 or $17 that people earned on the last one, right? Well, this time it's going to be more money in the pot, and it's going to be the same deal. We're just going to keep putting this out, and January is just such a great time. My wheels are turning, because I already know most like companies and businesses. My mom and her group of friends every January at work, they all do like a Biggest Loser challenge. And this is where my wheels are turning. So a few ideas that I'm having to throw out for you guys is, think of that, you know, the Biggest Loser challenge, Healthbet challenge, kind of tell your audience more what it's about, because I know if I was just a stranger scrolling through your Facebook feed, I would see Healthbet challenge and keep scrolling. Like, that's just my mindset. But if I would see something eye-catching, Biggest Loser challenge, New Year's resolution challenge, be entered to win money like the Biggest Loser challenges. Do you do a Biggest Loser challenge at your office or something along those lines? And I love Haley's word capitalize. So I am capitalizing on talking about this and asking for referrals every time I talk to someone. Hey, Haley, would you like to be entered into this amazing challenge group that we're going to be running? The only thing you need to do is bring 3 to 5 of your work buddies along to do it with you, and then really start to compound on that, because that can give you guys so many more customers. It can give you an open opportunity then to talk to them a little bit about the business, or if they're someone who is struggling and they need some extra money. So then you as their coach can decide, well, now here's an example. Would you go ahead and sign this person up as a coach and then just put their 3 people under them to give them that commission? Are they someone who is like, yeah, I would like to eventually work this business? Or are they someone who's like, I don't want anything to do with the business, but sure, I can have 3 of my friends do it. And then for me, when that happens with the referrals, I toss them back like a $10 or $15 referral bonus. So then they just keep giving me, referrals and telling people about my challenge group. Sometimes I'll do like a $10 Starbucks gift card, because who doesn't love a Starbucks, right? Just these little things that I constantly play through my head is A+ customer service. So if you take nothing else away from this call tonight besides Haley's great tips of social media, being present, sharing yourself, and by that meaning, you share what you love and the people you want to attract. And then you take this and you learn to give your customers the best support possible, that you can absolutely then get people who are going to start to refer you. It's just that compounding effect. And January, this Healthbet challenge, it's going to be a great way to really kick off the new year. It's going to run January 2nd through February 5th. Okay, so keep that in mind. But as you guys come up with some ideas, I would love to see you post in the team page. Everyone, we are all equal. I love to learn from you guys. I love to see new ideas. I love whenever we're sharing and creating new content. Just go with the flow and really start to utilize all of the tools that we have. And your ideas are so amazing. So don't ever think that, you can't share in the team page at all either. So those are my tips. That's really what I just wanted to talk to you guys about real quick. We'll be talking about it next week too on the team call, okay? So put that out there. And remember what we say. You have to be talking about this your next challenge group 2 to 3 weeks in advance, like every day. I talk about my challenge groups daily in a different way, at a different time. Sometimes I'll slip it into like a cute selfie post with my kids. I'll slip in a little blurb about my challenge group, or I'll post my application link, or I'll say email, here's my email, make sure you're checking in with me to see if I have any more spots available. Give that call to action, that sense of urgency. I am limiting spots to this group so I can give my all to everyone who commits. Something like that, where it's going to strike people and say, oh, wait, hold on, you only have 3 spots or 5 spots, or, something along those lines. I need to check this out right now so I can see if I can get in on it, okay? So these are just little tips for you guys, and I am here to answer any questions, and I hope that this was a helpful call. Honestly, this is the time of year, and it is. We just keep moving forward. My brain felt like it was going to explode today, okay? Relatability here. You know what? I sat staring at my computer screen for like an hour this morning, just like, oh my gosh, I know I need to just like click a button, but how, like, to get my brain to even tell my fingers to move on the mouse this morning was just like, oh my goodness, like so difficult, because I'm, thinking of all the things that need to be done too for the holidays. But as long as I do my 4 vital behaviors, I know without a shadow of a doubt that my business is moving forward. I am sending out my 5 to 10 invites, because that is my personal goal for myself every day. I know that my workout is non-negotiable. I drank my Shakeology, and I listened to my audiobook this morning. Those were my, my daily activities, and that's what I will always do every single day. So keeping that up, guys. I see you. I see your posts. Consistency is the secret sauce. And that's all that I can say is use your social media. That's where it's at, and stay consistent with it. Set your goals. If you have that goal, you don't stop until you hit the goal. Like your brain is just in go mode. As Halie said, she's like, I don't know. I just decided that I wanted to be, a diamond coach was what she said in the beginning. I decided I wanted to make this business move forward, and I just did it. I didn't overthink it. I just moved it forward. So just keep your eyes ahead, keep your blinders on, and just keep moving forward. I'm proud of you guys. And my last call to action is, if you have not read The 12-Week Year by Brian Moran, I am 100% highly, highly recommending that you get that book in hand, not an audiobook. I want you to get it, physical copy, read it, and utilize it, and get your game plan for 2017 going now, and base it off of this book, The 12-Week Year. It is an amazing book. It gives you the reasons why we plan our business the way that we do, why it's important to plan your business in quarters versus a whole year to reach your goals. It's just really a game changer. So we will be going into 2017. A lot of our team calls are going to be revolving around this process. I'm going to actually teach you how I have laid out my 2017 goals. So I hope that you guys are looking forward to that. So you can see it is very simple steps. It's just getting it down on paper and moving it, moving in that direction that you want to go. All right. So get that book. It's called The 12-Week Year by Brian Moran. I'll actually post a picture of it in our team page, but it's a game changer for sure. But I'm proud of you guys. Never underestimate the power that one person can have on another life, and that ripple effect that will continue as long as you just don't give up. All right. I hope you have an amazing night. If you guys think of any questions for Halie, go ahead and post them in the team page or shoot her over a message. But other than that, guys, don't stress. The most important thing around the Christmas tree on Christmas morning is the people around the Christmas tree on Christmas morning. I promise you guys that. All right. Make some memories, and I will see you guys next Monday. Bye. Have a good night.